Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Happy Life, Better Life. So, today my topic is about aging. When you're in your 40s and 50s and you really start to see signs of aging, you can really, I don't know, some people can become a little bit hysterical. Some people can become really depressed about it. Some people just figure, whatever, it's life. This is what's supposed to happen. So, regardless of how you think about it, my philosophy is always to have balance in it. So, I would say this year, which I have a birthday actually in 2 days, and I'm already in like my mid 50s, and so I have a birthday coming up. And some people don't like to really talk about their age and all that kind of stuff. I've never cared. For one thing, for most of the time, I usually looked long, looked younger than what most people assumed I was. But I felt like this year I could see um, signs of aging in just different ways. So one of the things that will number one age us to me is weight. And I did put on a little bit of weight at a certain point, and so now I'm in the process of getting into a healthier routine, and I'm going to be starting 30 days. I normally every year I do like a 30-day reset, and during that time I will eat better, I will drink better, like I'm drinking water, I'm not drinking a lot of sodas and juices and those kinds of things, and I kind of like to do a reset. So one of the things that definitely ages us is weight. When we gain weight, um, I realized this year that I've been on like maybe four different medications, one for hypertension, one for high cholesterol. They give you a water pill, and I guess probably those are my main three. But every now and then I have to take vitamin supplements. Like I'll have a prescription for vitamin D and things like that. So one day I just happened to be thinking, because I had talked to my doctor about losing weight, and she kept saying to me, "Oh, it's so hard to lose weight in your 40s and 50s. It's like almost impossible. You might as well just try. No, you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that," because I was doing intermittent fasting. And I also wanted to go vegan, and she was kind of um, basically, she was not on board with those types of things. And so I felt a little, I would say a little discouraged, right? And then a few weeks later, because I stopped doing the things that I was doing as far as the intermittent fasting and stuff, because she didn't feel like that was healthy for me. But for me, that's a good way for me to lose weight. Um, Sometimes I struggle with discipline. So I'm usually one of those people who have to go all the way. I can't do like a little bit, I have to be all the way in. So sometimes that works better for me, but I'm not saying that's better for everyone. But then what I realized, okay, well, if you're telling me it's so hard to lose weight in your 40s and 50s, it's so hard to lose weight, then what is the plan? Is the plan just for me to stay on these medications for the rest of my life? And then I thought about that, because our health system is really built around managing problems and illness, but not about solving it, not about ending it, not about eliminating the problem, the sickness. I don't want my blood pressure to just be managed. I want my hypertension to be eliminated. If I can do that, why not shoot for that? So I had to make up in my own mind about what I want for myself. And I had to set goals for myself physically, for my health. So now I am in the process of, getting there. So today is the first day that I started working out. And I just started doing it from home. We've had a bunch of snow and it's been snowing constantly. So you can't always get to the gym. But I had some weights here and stuff. So I said, I'm just going to start at home. And for me doing this, I know that if I'm at home, I can always do it at home. It doesn't matter what time or day it is. I don't have to get out, get dressed, and go anywhere. I can do it right here. But for us as women in our 40s and 50s, sometimes you have to take charge of your health. I've been watching videos lately of women who are in their 60s and even 70s who are in magnificent shape. I mean, they look amazing. They feel amazing. And it has become part of their lifestyle. So, to me, if you're going to resist, if you want to resist aging, the best way to do it is to take control of your health, to take control over what you're putting inside this body, to take control of what you're taking in, even through your ear gate and your eye gate, the things that we feed ourselves mentally, spiritually, emotionally. And I just decided I'm not going to fixate on a number as far as losing a certain amount right now at this point in time. I know that I could lose, I say to for myself, I'm like, I could lose a whole person. I could lose about 100 pounds. That's how I feel about it. That's not my goal to do that at this point in time, but my goal is to definitely, I guess, reshape my body and to get myself in a place where I feel better and I'm happier and I start coming off of some of these medications. That's my goal. So for you, some people go through different things. They want to have surgery or they want to get injections in their face and all that kind of stuff. That's the option of anybody who wants to do that. I don't have the time for that and I don't want to spend money on that. I just don't. I'd rather do what I can do naturally first. The other thing, when it comes to growing, getting older and growing older gracefully, as I call it, a lot of it has to do with your mindset. Like there are times when I will see gray, like I can see a little bit in here. I don't know, somehow it just doesn't bother me. It makes me feel like that's a good thing because I am getting older. Now, I will probably be one of those people at a certain point. I probably will dye it all silver and dye because I wanted to look nice. I will probably get some kind of short haircut or something like that. But I don't feel like going gray is necessarily a bad thing. I know some women do. They hate it and they're going to dye their gray probably until they're 90, but and that's fine. I'm not bucking anybody's opinions about that. But when it comes to growing older, when we're in our 40s and 50s, things do change, even skin wise. You may start to see the okay, let me get it out. The elasticity change. You could start to see, lines where you didn't have them before. You could start to see spots like dots, little moles or something like that. These things change. And I think for women, how can I put it? When you have been, let's say you've been in a relationship and you've been in that relationship for years and this person knew you when you were in your prime and you were at your best and you've grown older together. I feel like there's a certain comfort in that you can derive from because, if they love you, they still love you. You're still beautiful to them. But when you're out here, maybe as someone in your 40s and 50s, and you're starting to see these things happening, and you might be out here trying to date or meet people, it could probably be disconcerting. It could be disconcerting, but I guess you really just have to look for someone who's going to be accepting of you. Because just like we're getting older, men are getting older too, and there are some of them who appreciate that. Not every man, and I say this all the time, not every man is looking to marry somebody in their 20s and 30s when he's in his 40s, 50s, and 60s. He wants someone on that same level. So I just wanted to encourage you today that if that is you, if you feel like you are seeing signs of aging, don't panic. Don't freak out. Just start doing the things that you can do to live a healthier life, a happier life, and a better life. And I haven't decided whether I'm going to post the 30-day journey on here. When I really first started videoing um, at all, I actually it was a 30-day journey that I did a few years ago, and for some reason, I just felt led to video that. And every day I would talk about what the focus was for that day because it wasn't just exercising. It was also like I guess I would say intrinsic change and values with that. Like one day, even though I was focusing on exercising, the focus might be on giving love that day, showing love to someone. Um, the focus the next day might be on smiling, smiling, just smiling at people and saying hello. The focus the next day might be on forgiveness, forgiving ourselves and others. And so I kind of went through that whole process. And what was really wonderful to see was at the end of those 30 days, I felt a change inwardly, but also physically outward. I could see a change. So I am believing the same thing is going to happen this time. So let me know if you guys are interested in that at all, because I can do the 30 days posting and just kind of letting you know what the focus is going to be for that day and encouraging you if you want to do it too. So 30 days to change. It's a beautiful thing. So in the meantime, I just want you to know you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever it is, you're still beautiful. You're still lovely. You're still wonderful. And I don't want you to think that because you're aging that somehow that takes away from any of that. So I want you to live a happy life and a better life. Have a great day today. Don't forget to check out Happy Life, Better Life on Etsy and get some inspirational gear there. I thank you for liking, subscribing, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.